Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to jump into some more beer reviews today. We're going to do one from Akademia Brewing. This is their I Like It When You Call Me Big DIPA. DIPA being double IPA in reference to Biggie Smalls. I Like It When You Call Me Big Papa. It says old school double IPA. It says it's brewed with Amarillo, Simcoe, CTZ, and Cascade. So, some new school hops, some old school hops. I always like their can art though. This one's 9.4% alcohol by volume, but look at the can art. It's got Biggie on there with a crown on. So, this was canned on December 3rd. So we're in, today is March 8th. So, a little over 3 months old. I'm not worried about it. Also, got shorts on today and a hoodie though, so kind of inconsistent. But it's like 60 degrees, 64 degrees or something like that. So I thought it called for a outside beer review. All right, so let's get in. Pretty aggressive pour on my end, but beautiful, beautiful beer. Especially out in this light right now. You can probably see it. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but this is in the shade on the camera. But it looks fantastic. It looks like a West Coast IPA. It looks a little lighter than some of the West Coast IPAs that I've drank in the past. It doesn't look as caramel malt heavy. So maybe they're using it, maybe they're not using as much or any caramel malts. It's just a nice, gold or deep, I guess a deep gold color. It's just fantastic looking in the glass. Anyway, let's shove our nose in it, because that's what matters, is what is in the glass. Oh, it smells so fantastic. It's got a initially what I've got right up front was like a candied grapefruit. Candied pineapple. It's like pineapple candy, which I just said candied pineapple, but like literally it's like candy, pineapple hard candy. It's got this like tropical or juicy like bubblegum thing in the background. Not as much pine as some of the other West Coast IPAs that I've had. But it's got a little bit of a sweetness there. Gosh, dude, this smells fantastic. It's a little more tropical, I feel like, than a traditional West Coast IPA as well. So I don't know if maybe some of those new school hops are playing, a part in that or what. But it just smells so good. As far as the head goes, though, really rocky. About a finger and a half ahead. Maybe you can see it a little better now. I got it where it's not completely in the shade. But yeah, look at it. It smells great. Looks great. If I had to guess, it's going to taste great. And this is 9.4%, like I said. It doesn't smell like it would be that big of a beer, but let's give it a shot. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. That is a well designed, well brewed beer, just of a great style. Follows the nose almost perfectly. Got that big grapefruit character in there. It's got a big orange note. I'm still not getting a lot of sweetness from like a crystal malt type sweetness. You can tell it's a little bit bigger of a beer. There's no burning in the chest. It's not boozy at all. But it has a nice sweetness to complement those hops, and it works very well together. It works again in that candied fruit type vibe. Yeah, you still get the pineapple. A little bit more pine on the palate than on the nose. But yeah, it's almost like a. It says old school double IPA or whatever, but to me it's almost like a new school West Coast IPA. It's got a lot of juicy hop character, but in a West Coast manner. It's got that juicy hop character, but it's got that sweetness with it that really kind of, you know, brings out those hops, but still lets you know that you're drinking a West Coast beer. It's not, you know, it's got a little bit of bitterness to it. Comparing it to like new school hops, you know, your East Coast IPAs, your New England style, stuff like that, it definitely has a little bit more bitterness than those do, which also is a, you know, a great, you know, comeback to the West Coast side. That's fantastic stuff. That really is. Look at that glass lacing. I don't know what it is, but like a lot of the West Coast IPAs always leave a ton of lacing. You know, I don't know if it's something, it's got to be something that they all do, because most of the ones I drink have it. So it's something in the practice of that style. But yeah, so fantastic beer, guys. Akademia does some killer stuff. If you live near there, you're very fortunate. If you don't live near there, get some of their beers, trade for some of their beers. They're fantastic stuff. Guys, I definitely recommend this one. Getting on a West Coast kick again, so maybe we'll do some more in the future. So cheers, guys. Oh, also, if you do like what you're seeing, maybe consider subscribing. Would definitely appreciate it. I appreciate all the views and comments, so keep them coming, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.